Today I'm shooting the Acer Google Chromebook. It's refurb, picked up, 140 bucks. Let's see what's in the box, how this fires up. Pardon the jazz music outside. It's a jazz festival. So you get the certified product, limited warranty, and quick start guide. That's nice. We get a little battery, looks like a 3-cell. It's tiny. And then we get a little AC adapter. This looks like standard netbook affair adapter. And we have ourselves a Chromebook. That's just wedged in here. Some sort of magic. It's stapled in. Hold on. Okay, that was a bit messy. As you can see, it's an Acer Chromebook. No battery in it right now. Looks like it's never been used. Who knows if it has or not. And it's got the dual-core Atom CPU in it as well. Supposedly you can't run Windows 7 on this thing. Who knows at this point, but we'll sure probably try to hack that. Look at that, a nice HDMI port on the side, USB port, VGA, and Ethernet. This has more functionality than most computers nowadays, Ultrabooks. 2 more USBs on this side. This is pretty ridiculous, and a headphone port. You don't see that very often. 1 second. Alright, here's the keyboard and trackpad. It's got the integrated trackpad, you know, trying to be like a Mac. Not a big fan of it. I still like independent buttons personally. But the keyboard looks nice and spaced out for the 11.6-inch screen. That's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and fire it up. If it fires up, which it doesn't. So it looks like it doesn't need to be charged, so the battery is completely dead. Right now we have it plugged in, it's charging, let's fire it up. There we go, now we have life. See what shows up on the screen. Alright, so when it does boot, it boots to the this Chrome selection screen like any other laptop. English, US, select a network, whatever, select this one. And we will go ahead and connect. Alright, I'll go ahead and continue. Accept. I want to browse as a guest. Definitely do not want to log in at the moment. So we'll see what happens if I don't. Okay, it brings me to the desktop where I've got like the Chrome icon. What do we have here? We have a new tab. That's handy because it's already there if you ever use Chrome at the top. And we have apps. So these are probably the Chrome web apps, I'm assuming here. So let's go to remachines.com. And it loads reasonably well. And so you can maximize, and then you can close. It's kind of hard to see up here. And then you have minimize. So instead of just giving you a minimize button, they give you this square that brings down minimize, right, left. I mean, that's just completely unnecessary, and it's like an extra step, you know, involved with that, which is just dumb. But yeah, here's your desktop look like by default. Obviously, my battery indicator's down here. So right now I'm logged in as a guest because I actually didn't log into a Google account on the machine. So let's see what else we can do. A new tab, apps. So if we click that, the files looks like it probably will be linked to your Google account in that respect for Google Drive. So here's the Chrome Web Store, and so yeah, you can actually get Chrome apps like normal ones like AdBlock Plus, you know, well, Angry Birds, etc., etc. And this is where I wonder why they don't integrate everything completely with like the regular Google Play Store, and they have like their separate Chrome Web Store. I mean, this is where the meld between Chrome and Android, it's just like, why is there this bridge in between here? It's like, just make this an Android machine and it probably would make a lot more sense. So it's like, okay, I don't want to go to like my computer, I want to go do stuff, I want to browse, you know what I mean, I want to do stuff. It's like, what do? I right click on the desktop, it doesn't do anything, there's like nothing happening right now. And then, so I can bring up Chrome and I can bring up apps, and then there's not a whole lot else I can do. Exit guest, let's see what happens with that. It should log me out to the login screen. Maybe. Yep. And so here's where you actually would log in. So this is kind of cool. Instead of having like standard credentials like with Windows or Apple, where you're logging into the credentials of the machine, like on that local account, it actually, I'm assuming it does create a local cache copy of that, and so you can log into the machine for that purpose. But it doesn't. It actually, will sync with the web in that respect as well. So that's pretty futuristic, and I think it's kind of neat to create a profile in that respect. So right on the bottom we have shutdown and cancel. We have other icons, buttons down here. We have, escape, left and right. Not sure what those really do. This is probably refresh. Okay, if back, forward, this is your browser. Refresh, maybe minimize, multiple tabs, brightness down, and as you can see, the brightness is going down, and then brightness up, and it does get pretty bright. Mute, and then your volume controls, and your Wi-Fi toggle down here. It's not bad. Not the biggest keyboard in the world, but for the size of the machine, it's not terrible either. Just trying to figure out, aside from utilizing Google's services and in that respect, like what is this machine's actual purpose, The weight of it isn't bad, isn't great. It is plasticky. I mean, as you expect with like a low-end Acer product. It is a plastic finish on the machine. It doesn't feel horrible though. The keys, like I said, the keys feel nice. The screen is excellent for how low price it is. You can see some pixels and stuff like that up close, but it's not terrible.